Hey everyone, it's me Tiz, and I'm back with a 3-month postpartum update. And what I'll do is I'll do an update with my son. He's asleep now, so I just figured I'd go ahead and get this one up and going. And basically, just want to give you all the update on what has been going on with me postpartum at 3 months. And a belly shot that we can all kind of see where I'm at. Postpartum body and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm still in the midst of, well, I'm still kind of moving, but that's going to be done soon and we're getting settled down. So all that is just more like weight off the shoulders and just ready to focus and start to get some type of routine and just getting more comfortable. So that's what's going on kind of life-wise. With me physically, there has been, up until, let me see, there's been a lot of postpartum hair loss. And I knew it was coming. You know, I've heard and read all about it. And of course, you know, you always hope that you're going to be the exception. But I'm not. So what can you do? Of course, it's always well worth it to have a baby, but you don't anticipate like the toll it takes on your body. So I don't wash my hair as often as I used to. I usually wash it about every other week, but I think I'm gonna have to start going back to washing it every week because of the postpartum hair loss and because it's shedding so much, and basically the less I wash it or comb or do anything to it, the more it tangles. So I think it's mostly coming out in the crown area, like in the top. The sides and back still seem to be holding on pretty strong. But I mean, I combed out like 2 handfuls. It was crazy. Me and my husband were going to a birthday party for his uncle, and we were supposed to be, like, I was thinking I could just wash my hair really quick and go. But then as I was washing it, it started to tangle, and it took me like an extra, half hour just to get it untangled. So that was really annoying and sucked, but we got there nonetheless, and we weren't too late, but I just didn't anticipate that. So that's kind of the main thing that's been going on lately as far as postpartum. So hopefully that'll stop soon. I'm still taking my prenatal, still taking the fenugreek, still drinking the mother's milk tea, and taking the red raspberry. So I only had like the one postpartum period, so I haven't had any other ones, but I know for a fact that I'm not pregnant, so I guess it's just the breastfeeding where I'm still exclusively breastfeeding my son and breastfeeding on demand at that, so I don't know when it'll come back, but so that's what's going on with that as well. So those are the 2 main things that's going on, postpartum for right now. Physically, as far as like just the way I feel, pretty good and centered. Just adjusting to life in general, but nothing crazy going on the emotional side. Oh, I did, also one more thing physically was that my skin had started to break out, but I had run out of my multivitamin, and I was taking the prenatal, I run out of my prenatal vitamin, which is Garden of Life, and they're a little bit more expensive, but they're absolutely worth it. But I ran out of that, and so while I was waiting on the shipment of that vitamin to come from Amazon, I went ahead and took up the vitamins that they gave me in the hospital, the prenatals they gave me then. Like piss poor as far as like the quality. So I mean, at least for me, I guess because my body's so used to like a higher quality vitamin, like it seemed like, I guess with the hormone fluctuation and everything, but that vitamin did nothing for me. And I was taking 2 a day instead of the recommended like 1. So I was really happy to get back on my regular prenatals. I've been back on those for about 2-3 weeks now, and my skin is starting to clear back up and all that type of stuff. So hopefully my prenatal will help combat against some of the postpartum hair loss as well. So as far as skin wise, well, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. I did weigh myself. I am pretty much down in my pre-pregnancy weight, which is about 126, 127. I was between 124 and 126 when I got pregnant, so I'm ranging now between 126 and 127, which was completely not intentional. I would have been perfectly okay staying at 128, 129, 130, but my body, just with the running around, genetically, I'm just a thinner woman. I'm pretty tall too, and the breastfeeding, I'm just not able to really keep the weight on. So I want to make sure I at least stay where I'm at now. So I want to stay a little more filled out, really comfortable with that. Wouldn't even mind putting on another pound or two. I've never really been a big person when it comes to weight anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. And skin wise, as far as the skin on my belly, I'll go ahead and show you my belly so you can kind of see, and I'll talk about that, and then I'll wrap it up. So hang on just a second. Let me get situated here. So of course, like I said back in the other video, I'm in my, whoops. Let's see, get a little bit. So like I said before, I am back in my pre-pregnancy, hang on just a second. Got a jerry rig it here. Okay, so I am back in my pre-pregnancy clothes, all of them. I never really had, whoops, I ate some Sonic chili cheese fries for lunch, and clearly I don't know how to eat. But anyways, I'm back in all of my pre-pregnancy clothes. I have been since I pretty much came home from the hospital. So I never really had any issues with that, but this is just, you know, me right now today. And so my belly, so my abs are coming back, as you can see, and this is the belly shot for 3 months postpartum. So to me, I still feel like I look like I feel like I looked like this when I was about 10 weeks pregnant. Like I just used to be so much flatter and tighter. So I'm still adjusting to that, but my abs are coming back. My belly is getting lighter. It's not as dark as it was. It still has a little bit to go until it gets lighter. If I flex, you can see the definition of my abs. Still working on, you know, they're still pretty weak, the muscles. I mean, they're getting firm, but they're not as firm as they were. And then my belly button, I mean, it still looks about the same. My linea nigra is fading, and the few stretch marks I had on this side, they're pretty much faded a lot. I don't know how much like the HD is, they're coming through, but you can see them just a little bit. But if I were to stand off, you really couldn't see them. And then on this side, they're a little bit worse, but they're fading. I mean, I'm only 3 months postpartum, so I still have some time. So yeah, that is the belly shot and where I'm at right now. And I'm not really too worried about, you know, anything else as far as like body wise. I'm pretty comfortable, and I feel pretty good with where I'm at. Yeah, so sorry guys, I know it's probably not all that interesting for 3 months postpartum, but that's pretty much all that's going on. I will do an update with my son for his 3 month update at some given point before he hits 4 months. But yeah guys, until next time, I'll catch you later. Thanks so much for watching, and please visit me on my blog, newmamadiaries.com, and I'm on Twitter, Facebook, all that good jazz. I'll be in the below bar. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.